There we go. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome to Can We Chat Here? My name is Sheila Abram, and I'm pleased to be joined by my wonderful co-host, Miss Maxine Jones. I'm on the Pacific Coast, and she's where are you, Maxine?
I'm on the East Coast. So welcome to Can We Chat Here? And Facebook family and friends, as always, what do we always say? We share information about different topics. It's about our dreams, our goals, our stories, and our journeys. But this month's topic is about building a monster team in Karatbars. And tonight we have two very special guests, a husband and wife team, who are just exploding their business in Karatbars International. So Facebook family and friends, please welcome Augustine and Jane Ang. Welcome to Can We Chat Here? It is a pleasure to have you both on the show. Good evening to you both.
Thank you.
Thank
you. What I'd like to do right now, because we do this within an hour, is jump right into it. So I want you to tell a little bit about your background. Where are you from? Where do you presently live? And how did you get introduced to Karatbars International?
Okay. Thank you, Maxine and Sheila, for giving us the opportunity to share our experience with Karatbars. This is the first time we are doing this through the internet, and we hope we won't disappoint anybody.
Absolutely not.
So both of us were born and raised in Singapore, and incidentally, both of us were working in the computer field as well. So in our country, education is very important to any kind of advancement in our career. So I decided to take extra computer courses afterward. That's where I met my beautiful wife.
Excellent. We were just talking about that. You guys met at a computer class.
Right.
Well, today happened to be our 39th anniversary. And
congratulations.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, our first date.
Yeah, our first date was September 9th, 1980. So today is 39 years since we met.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so we are married in 1982 and decided to come to America to continue our study at a private college in Ohio. So after our graduation, both of us found a job in New York, and we have been staying here since then. So even though we have somewhat you call good job, we are not satisfied with what we already have. So Jane decided to try something new, that is marketing, while I continue with my 9-to-5 job. Together, we get involved with many different companies and achieving top position with several companies. Unfortunately, those companies failed us because they went into some troubles and they were no longer in business anymore. Well, with grace from God, we found Karatbars, and I will leave it to Jane to tell you how we get involved.
Okay, so how were you introduced to Karatbars International, Miss Jane?
Well, we actually came across Karatbars in 2013, when the company was only 2 years old. And we didn't join at that time because they only have gold and it wasn't very exciting. So we passed on that. Now looking back, we wish maybe we should have. But we did at that time. Right. So thank God, Susan brought it to our attention last December, 2018 in December. Susan, our best friend, my buddy, told us about this company, and we told her, we heard about it before, we didn't really like it. And she said, no, it's different. It's been 8 years. So we say, okay, so we did our research, we want to be fair to our friend, right? So we did our research. And in doing the research extensively, we actually found that several of our friends are already in Karatbars, and one of them is a very highly qualified and respected international lawyer. So he helped us, answer our questions and with our due diligence. So we are glad they, enlighten us the way we need, our questions answered.
And of course, we have many different questions.
Right. And because of the credibility, we believed, and we finally decided to sign up with Susan, since she's the one who told us in December. We decided to sign up with her as a free member in April, but we didn't really get started until May 10. We took our own sweet time. I think you're probably aware of that. For a while, we didn't do anything. And May 10th is when we really started doing Karatbars. So what really impressed us while doing the research was that this is an 8-year-old company, and it has accomplished a lot. Not only accomplished a lot, but it has delivered on every promise. So first of all, the fact is that there are very few companies out there that actually survive and thrive beyond 5 years. So with an 8-year track record, and with the company delivering on its promise the last 8 years, so that is really important to us, because so many companies have failed us, and we really need to find a company that we can rely on. So after we got started, we prayed, we prayed a lot, so with God's guidance, and we just did our best in sharing the opportunity. I think we really can't take credit for the results that followed, but we believe, God is the one who makes things happen, and we just worked as hard as we could. We really put in everything, all the effort that we can, and did the best in helping our team and providing them with whatever support they need. So,
so what actually I like to hear about Dr. Harold saying that, in one of those videos, he said in 2011, those people who know him, he make a promise and he deliver.
Right.
And that's where, it touches my heart.
Right. Really important that in the last 8 years, they have paid on time, even when the company is going through hard times. Dr. Harold Seitz took money from his own pocket and, make sure everyone got paid. That's really important. So in terms of accomplishments, as of last week, Augustine's account actually fulfilled the qualifications for Gold Director Elite. And my account has qualified for the rank of Gold Director Elite 1, because I sponsored him.
Yeah. So I want to jump in real quick with that.
Okay.
You're saying you didn't get started until May 10th.
Right.
Right.
And this is only September 9th. And Augustine is qualified for Gold Director Elite, and you're Gold Director Elite 1.
Right. So
is it fair to say that you got busy?
Oh yeah,
very busy.
very busy. Yeah.
She shared that, God bless them, but you all did the work.
Yes.
You did the work.
Yeah, we did the work. Yeah, we always work, the whatever it takes, we have to give it whatever it takes. I would say sometimes it's hard to define the line where, we work, how you have to depend on God, and you don't want to, depend on human effort as much. But sometimes it's difficult to draw the line. But I always say I rather put in more work. I rather put in too much work than too little work, because it's hard to be just on right, So I rather err on the more work side. So that's how we always feel. So we just, give it, the best we can, and God will take care of the rest.
I want to just, for our Facebook friends, families, and viewers, I just want to, make this quick announcement, or actually acknowledgement. Jane and Augustine Ng and their team is in Miss Maxine Jones's downline. And I tell you, she is so incredibly proud of them. And
yes,
and
so very proud.
Jane, right off, when she saw the presentations, actually she saw a presentation that I did on Tuesday night, and she says, I need that presentation. How can you get it to me? Because I want to translate it in Mandarin so I can give the presentation. That is the dedication.
And she did it too.
Yes, and the work ethics. Excellent job.
Thank
So,
you.
Maxine, I think your question is next.
Okay. Okay. Well, most of the people that you sponsored came in as VIP.
Right.
Did you have a specific plan, or I have to put it this way: how on earth did you get such a momentum and motivate people to do just that? Because that's usually always the challenge. We always say VIP is the place to be. And you know, when you present that to people, they'll ask you, okay, what's the lower level? What's the highest level? I could come in, you know, kind of in the middle on the low level. But your folks came in from the very beginning as VIP. So share with us, what did you share with them? What did you say to them?
Okay. I think the important thing is to demonstrate the value of our gold-backed cryptocurrency, which is like digital gold, and our voice over blockchain phone. So if they understand the voice over blockchain phone is the smartest, I mean, the most advanced smartphone out in the market with the highest level of security and privacy, and they know that the coins are so valuable, and you know, it's just a rare opportunity for them to be able to participate right now, because we tell them, you know, ourselves, we missed that Bitcoin run. You know, we could have bought Bitcoin at $246 in 2014, and we did not. So we missed that, and we missed the KBC because we didn't join Karatbars at that time. So this is like our last chance, you know, so we are not going to miss out on KCB because this is it, you know. How many times is life going to give you a chance and you keep missing out on your chance?
Keep missing the boat.
Right. So I'm telling everybody, you know, aren't you the same as us? Didn't you miss Bitcoin? Yeah, we did. Okay. Didn't you miss KBC? Right. You didn't join, right? So here you go. This is your chance. You're just like us, you know, got to take advantage of KCB. Otherwise, you're going to miss out again. I don't know. I mean, how many chances God is going to send you your way and you keep refusing it? So they understand. So their attitude is about getting as many coins as they can, not about investing or spending as little money as possible, because the attitude is what's most important. See, you don't want them to think, oh, how much can I get from the opportunity? Because a lot of times the mind is like, if I can spend the least and make the most money, you know, spending the least and making the most, that's like the wrong attitude, you know. So we tell them, you want to acquire as many coins as you can. That is the asset that you need, is digital gold. So they understand that, and they will stretch, you know, they will do their best. In fact, lately, the Chinese group as well, the Jewish group definitely, they're coming in big packages. You know, we are not talking minimum 2,500, 3,000 VIP. You know, they're coming with 10,000, 15,000, 25,000, you know, 50,000, and they're doing wire transfers. You know, they're doing these kind of volumes, you know. So that's how we do it. And we tell them, in terms of comp plan, you really need to be VIP, and it just doesn't make sense for you to get in a silver or gold, because when you're ready to become VIP, it's not like you can pay the difference. There's no upgrade, so you still have to buy the whole pack anyway. So why not just start out with the big pack, and then you got your assets? You know, these are assets you have, because it's not like you are buying nutritional products. See, we did that a lot. We work with a lot of nutritional products, and people will pile up on them, and then the products would expire before they can finish eating them. But here, there's no such thing, you know. I mean, our assets, gold, you know, it doesn't expire. It doesn't.
And gold is money.
Right, exactly. So our asset is, and there's no expiration period, you know. So acquire as much as you can, and leave a legacy for your family. You know, that's how we, you know, position our, you know, Karatbars, and, you know, and leave it. Yeah.
And once people see the value of this cryptocurrency, you can't even stop them.
Right.
They keep on begging you to how to, even though they don't understand about the comp plan or about the company, but so long as they know the value is there, they want to come in and begging you to, you know, put them in.
Right. And then in terms of building an organization, our strategy is we want to build one leg first in the binary, because that creates excitement, that creates momentum, and that allows our affiliates to have a team leg to lean on. It motivates them. So that's what we did. And I don't know if you remember, you were asking me about the other side, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we had a specific plan.
Right. Yes. That was our plan. We keep telling you, that's our plan. So we stick to our plan. We didn't even do anything with our small side until we hit like 13,000 units in the team leg. And then we start building the other side. Now we have both sides.
And
yes, I see that.
Jane, what you mentioned is she's 100% correct. Maxine and I, we were on the phone with her saying, you do realize with the volume that's going through your line, you aren't making money because it's all on one side. And Jane said something phenomenal. She said, it's not for us to make money. We want our team to make money first. Exactly. Our team making money is going to generate excitement. We're here to help them. So I just want to make one quick mention. When Jane got started, you all came in May, we had a special promotion. And Jane studies a comp plan. Boy, does she study, and she'll ask a million questions about that comp plan. But the comp plan that Jane came under was, what the promotion was, you get a free VIP upgrade. I forget what the qualifications was to get that free VIP upgrade. So Jane initially came in as bronze.
Right.
Augustine came in as VIP.
Right.
Yep.
Then they qualified. Jane won that VIP within 3 weeks. I mean, she knew that working that comp plan was going to get her a free VIP package, and that's exactly what she did. Oh, I'm so proud of you. When you told me that's what you were doing, I was like, wow, okay, she's willing to get that incentive.
Yeah.
You did.
And also, Ms. Abram, remember too, with her people, like they all were doing the 5 and 5. The 5 and 5. It was to continue. They knew when they got in to get 5 immediately.
Right.
So the plan, and it duplicated.
Yeah. Right. I think what we did is we did a fast track.
Right, the fast track.
Sponsor 5 VIP.
Right.
You get 15,000 euros in coins.
Yeah. So, I want to stop right there, because most people don't even understand that happens. In the 5 and 5, if you're a VIP and you bring in 5 VIPs within your first 5 weeks, well, VIP is the top of the compensation plan.
Right.
But what Mr. Harold Seitz does is he gives you 15,000 free KCB. Do you realize the magnitude of that? So like Jane said, they saw the value of the coins, so they would let their team know, get your 5 ready.
Right.
So you start, get them, oh my goodness, they call your downline the Black Sea. Because it's nothing but black dots, nothing but VIP.
That's everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah, no blue dots, just black dots.
Yeah. So that's our strategy. We ourselves did the 5 VIPs in 5 weeks, and then we duplicate that. So everybody in our team did. So once they qualify with the 5 VIPs in 5 weeks, they get 15,000 euros worth of coins. That's like 170,000 coins. I'm sorry, 107. Yeah, 107,000 coins. So everybody's happy, and they tell others to do the same. So that's how we duplicate.
Very motivating.
That's how you create momentum.
Right. That's how we create momentum.
I think you said 2 words. You spoke about assets and attitude as far as your team. Yes. And one of the things that our senior leader, Mr. Tyrone Best, he always says it's all about attitude. And most people don't understand about assets as well. We talk a lot about or have liabilities, but not assets. So those are 2 key words that you just spoke in reference to your team.
Right.
So Maxine, I think we're on question 5. I think that's you.
That's about building the map. How do you connect with the team?
No, yeah, connecting with the team.
Okay. So in building this massive team, now you have all these people. How do you connect with your team? You know, do you have weekly calls, meetings? I know you do trainings also,
Right.
Ms. Jamie. So how do you connect with your team?
What we do is the Chinese people like to have WeChat groups because that's what they use. That's the app that all the Chinese people use. So we have WeChat groups, and we have all the information there. We communicate with everybody there. For the other people, our team is actually quite diverse. Racially very diverse. From people from many countries. We have a Jewish group that just joined less than a month ago and growing rapidly. We also have African American groups, a Filipino group, and our biggest group is still the Chinese group that started with us since we joined Karatbars in May. So we do Zoom trainings as well. We will schedule them regularly, and between WhatsApp and text message and WeChat and the Zoom meetings, we connect with everyone.
And we do a lot of one-on-one, especially the Chinese group.
Right. We do small groups and
Yeah.
one-on-one. Yeah, we would travel to, their different places and do that.
Like little in-home groups?
Yes, in home or offices. Our
Okay.
our people in our group who have office, will go there.
Or at the dinner table.
Yeah, at dinner table.
So that's that one-on-one personal touch. Now let's talk a little bit about Amsterdam. Where will you be this weekend?
We are leaving on Friday for Amsterdam. And then after the meeting is the 15th. So on 17, we are leaving for Stuttgart, Germany, to visit the corporate office. And so we'll be back on the 19th, coming back.
How many are going with you?
We are going with 2 of our Chinese leaders and
2 of the
three Jewish. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Now, I'll tell you, I was very impressed when Las Vegas, Jane had 11 of her team with her. Very impressive.
Right. The local, domestic event is easier. People, can go, but international, some people have trips that they already arranged.
Right. Especially to our strong leader.
Yeah, to our top leader already have prior commitments overseas. So they can't go this time, but next time they'll go.
Yeah, Amsterdam 2020.
Yes, everybody will be there.
Oh,
everybody will be at that one.
We're already my downline. Our team.
Yes,
we are all shooting.
Exactly.
Not shooting for. We already know we're going to be in Amsterdam.
Right.
We're going. We're going to be there.
Now,
And
did one of your, go ahead, Augustine.
And we are going to the Let's Go weekend in Atlanta.
Yes, after we come back from Stuttgart. Yep.
From Stuttgart back to Atlanta.
You're going to be traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah, traveling quite a bit.
Did you have one of your top leaders win one of the top incentives for the
Yes.
Can you tell us what incentive that was?
The top incentive is 12,500 IPs, I think. And he get, let me see, I have it in WhatsApp if I can look.
He get 2,500 in euro in travel allowance.
Right.
He get of course 6 VIP ticket.
Right.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah, 65.2 grams of gold, 457,143 coins, 1 Impulse K1 phone, and and like Augustine says, 6 VIP tickets and 2,500 in travel allowance.
Excellent.
And he has 18,000 IPs, so he more than qualified for that.
Absolutely. You guys are just rocking this. I'm telling you.
So I think I'm going to jump to me, Maxine. Yeah. You mentioned a bit about your network marketing background, and some of the other companies, they ended up failing you.
Right.
And you were top leaders in those companies.
Right.
Can you just tell us again, why you just feel so completely different about Karatbars International.
Well, we found that Karatbars is a solid company, and like I said before, that Harrowside say since 2011, those people who know him, that he made a promise and he delivered them. You see, those companies that we joined before, they make those promises, but they didn't deliver, and that's the problem we have.
Right.
So most of the time, those companies fail us.
Right. And Harold Sykes is someone who has the people he know behind him. We know other owners of other network marketing companies, the friends who knew them for a long time, they are not loyal to him. And, sometimes if a lot of people are not, then you got to look at the situation and say, what's going on? I mean, some people won't be loyal, but the majority of the people should. And in Harold Sykes' case, then we see, like, you guys have been around, 5 years?
Yes.
Right. And, Tammy and Sherilyn, even longer. And, all these people still with him. And, the people who know him for a long time, are still with him. And that's really important. That says a lot about Harold Sykes. Whereas, we have worked with a lot of companies whose owners have friends, but it's always this problem or that problem. And if the majority of your friends have a problem, then
yes,
that's like a red
red flag.
red flag. Yeah. So that's one of the criteria that we look for.
What's amazing too with the Dr. Sykes is when you say that we've been in the company and we got to meet him. He's a CEO that we've sat down and broke bread with him. He's approachable. He's reachable.
Right.
When you meet him, that's who he is. And
Right.
a lot of CEOs, you don't get anywhere near them like that.
Right. That's true.
When we
That's
say
true.
that he has the heart of the people,
Yes.
he's thinking about the heart of people, that is true.
Right.
When he's concerned about the masses and for
Right.
people to be free, that is
Right.
true. That is who
Right.
he is.
Yeah.
Well, we are
that's
looking forward to see him.
Yeah, we are looking forward to
Yeah,
it.
that's
We hope we have a
exciting.
chance. Yeah.
In Atlanta.
Amsterdam,
Yes.
Stuttgart, and Atlanta.
Mhm.
So I think, Maxine, it's number 9 is for you.
Yeah. Is that a yeah, I didn't number them now. Okay.
As
Question-
husband and wife.
Yeah. As husband and wife, what are your individual working your business and building your business? Do you have individual roles? Do you work collectively? I know Jane, you said you were in the network marketing before, and
Right.
Augustine said you were still doing the 9 to 5.
Right.
Right.
Actually,
Individual roles as far as your
Right.
team.
I think we need to thank God for
Right.
making us complementary in terms of our skills and in terms of a lot of things,
Well, this is God's gift for each one of us because
Right.
everyone has a gift from God. So
Right.
and we got to find out ourselves what gift do we really receive from God and see how we can
Use
complement
it.
each other and
Right,
use it.
right. So I mainly take care of the presentations, the communications. I'm more like the outward kind of person. Augustine is the pillar. He always says, and the pillar doesn't move, so I can lean on him.
He's more behind the scenes, but he's the pillar. Yes.
Yeah, he's the pillar of the family and of the organization. So he provides support. There's a lot of technical work, in this company, office, back office, computer issues, installing apps, all kinds of technical stuff. Augustine's really good at them. So he does that. And
Actually, the back office take a lot of time, especially among
Yeah.
the
So
Chinese.
Augustine must be the 2-factor person who sets up the 2-factor.
Among the Chinese,
Right.
because they don't understand English,
right.
so it's
Yeah.
really difficult to
Exactly. Yeah, we have an added challenge over everybody else because, our group. A big part of the group is Chinese, and a lot of them don't understand English at all. They don't even know what they are reading. So,
So
we
they
have
just
to,
follow where to click. Say we click here, click there.
right. They just memorize it. Yeah. So we have to, do a lot of training, teach them, what's going on. So in that sense, we have, like a more challenging situation to take care of, but we manage. And Augustine and I was saying, God give us different skills, and God give us skills that complement each other. So that's what we are really thankful for. So we end up being able to get a lot of work done by between the two of us. A lot of times he would get it started, and I would do the finishing part of it, and we would be able to deliver what our team needs.
So it's interesting. We talked a little bit about some of the incentives that you won. Once you see a new incentive, and I do know, Jane, you sent Maxine and I a text just probably 3 days ago saying, what's the new incentive going to be?
Yeah.
It's like,
I don't know.
I know, that's how we work. We work from one event
I got to
to the
share
next.
the Facebook family and friends. She will say, I have one question. Jane doesn't have one question. She has 12 questions. But we are very interacting with her. And when we don't know, we say, we don't know. We'll have to wait. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but that's what drive the volume, the incentive. So, we always work from one to the next, so we can keep promoting. It's about promotion. We have to keep promoting what we have. Promoting Karatbars. Using all the tools that we have. So those are very important to us. And in Karatbars, this company is very generous. So we are loving it. Because we won that trip to Las Vegas. Actually, I think maybe about 20 of us won, but only 11 made the trip. So yeah, so that was nice.
You had the biggest group there.
Yes.
You had the biggest group there. She's saying just only 11 went, but you had the biggest group there.
Thank you.
It was my pleasure to actually be your tour guide.
Thank you. And Sheila and Maxine, we have to really thank you for your support, because you're always there for us, so really appreciate it. Whenever we have a question, if somebody needs some answers, we don't know where to go. We come to the two of you, and Mr. Delco too. Mr. Delco is very good in supporting us. So between the three of you, we really, I mean, Susan also helped us, and Patrick Powell is especially helpful with the KYCs. Rodney and Patrick, help us a lot with the KYCs.
I remember at the beginning with the KYCs.
Right. So we couldn't have done it without support from you guys. Really appreciate it. Appreciate all our upline.
So I do believe, Jane, you and Augustine are in such a special position. While you're in Amsterdam, you're going to get to hear about the next promotion before we do. I'm going to be texting you saying, Jane, what's the next promotion?
We'll be asking you what's the next promotion. Yeah, and don't come back and say, Mom's the word.
No, we'll share whatever we learn. Yeah.
And then you'll be able to as well. Yeah. So, Mama, how would you say the business actually has changed your life, the two of you, Karatbars International? How has it changed your life?
I think finally we found a company we can be proud of, and thank God that He has given us a place where we can call home. And there are so many companies before that failed us. I'm sure we can relate, with what we are talking. I'm sure many people can relate what we are talking about. So we all work hard and try to achieve something in life, but were taken away because this company failed to deliver. Well, thank God for Karatbars. We believe this is a solid company with a fantastic future. For the last couple of weeks, we make our 5-figure per week income. So we feel great and feel very glad to make it. And so to those who are listening right now, we believe that you can do that too. And actually, like our CEO, Dr. Harold said, we all have the right to be free. free from worry, free from debt, free to spend and whatever we want to buy and own. And let's do this together.
Well said. Well said.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we're really glad, that God has given us Karatbars to work with, that we finally can have a place to call home. So really glad about that. Yeah, thank God for it.
And that's a wonderful last question that we had. And I just wanted to expound a little bit on how Karatbars has changed my life, because that's a powerful last question. Being with Karatbars, a company, actually it's for more than 5 years now for me. You want to protect it like family.
Right.
Sometimes different things happen, but when our family comes under attack, what do we do as family members? We stand up
Right.
and we fight for our company.
Right.
We fight for our families, because here's the thing, and it's so important, the integrity of Karatbars, we as affiliates, we have to uphold it. We have to stand up and say, you know what? Everything is never perfect. Everything is not perfect in a family unit.
Right. True.
But when you look at, there are forces out there not only trying to take Karatbars down, but we as affiliates, we have to look at, they're trying to take our livelihoods away from us.
Right.
We're building generational wealth. We are thriving in this company. We have faith in our coins. Our coins are already making a lot of us millionaires. So when the company comes under attack, are you going to let your legacy be taken away from you? I know I'm not. I love this picture, or it was a picture, or kind of a phrase out there where it said, I stand with him. Well, I stand next to Mr. Harold Seitz.
Right.
I stand next to what he is trying to do. He has personally freed my family, my next generation. My son Stephen is just, he's phenomenal. He's morphed into a whole different individual. And it's our goal to try to free as many people as we possibly can. We haven't told enough people. We really haven't. Maxine, what are your comments on that last question?
You said me?
Yeah.
I think we just about scratched the surface. And I was just sharing with someone earlier today that, how you reach back and talk to people. And I was just sharing with her, as Ms. Abram said, how Karatbars has changed my life. When I retired from the Postal Service, we always talk about freedom. And I thought I was free because I retired. But when you retired and you're on a pension, you are not free. You are connected and tied to that pension. So instead of a paycheck every 2 weeks, you have once a month and you have a budget. And I started looking and saying, wait a minute, this is not going to be enough to continue the lifestyle that I was living with a salary, which was a good salary, but it was the salary. So when I was introduced to Karatbars by Mr. Rodney Berger, another church member like Jane Russell introduced you, I was like Miss Abram. I jumped at it immediately. I did not procrastinate. I saw the value in it, and I wanted to get in as quickly and as fast as possible. And I have a granddaughter in Okinawa, Japan. We have a grandson here in White Plains and a granddaughter, and I want to leave a legacy for my grandchildren. And Miss Sheila, we've had the conversation, and she knows. If anything that happens to me, she knows what to do as far as my account. She does. Because the integrity of this woman, she knows everything. So it's just, but I want to leave a legacy for my grandchildren, but I also want to live down here, when we talk in reference to the church and we say, when we go on, that's going to be paradise. No, you need to be living your life down here as wonderfully as possible as God has for you. it is your right to do that. And I trust and believe in Harold Sykes when he said that people have the right to be free. We have been in this debt-based society forever and being crushed continually by it. And it's time for people to be free. And this is the vehicle to do it. I truly believe that this is the God-given vehicle to do this. So I'm just so excited. And I'm excited for you. I'm excited for your team. Yes. I know you're going to blow the next incentive just completely out of the water. No doubt about it. And what you're doing is you're duplicating a team just like you. You're making it simple and duplicatable, Jane and Augustine. Absolutely. And I'm tickled pink. I'm so proud of you. You guys are absolutely awesome. And I'm so glad that you're connected with me. Absolutely.
Any closing words, Jane and Augustine? Any closing words for, the Facebook? I want you to go back when we're done and look at the comments. You got a lot of loves and likes on Facebook. That everybody's so excited to hear from you. Any closing words?
I think the most important thing is to focus. So once you identify the company you want to work with, identify the opportunity that will have us reach our financial goals, which we have. Once we do that, then we need to focus on what we have, and as long as we focus on it and keep working at it, I think every one of us will reach the financial goals that we are looking for, and be able to build the legacy that we are looking to leave behind. So I think that's what is important. Just focus on what we have and just keep working at it.
Excellent. Mm-hmm. Do you have anything to say, Augustine, or are you saying Jane said it all for both of you?
Yeah, exactly. She said it all.
Excellent. Well, you know what? I want to do a Can We Chat challenge, Maxine, for everyone watching this on Facebook. Whenever you see the replay of this, I want you to go back into your camera library, and I want you to pull up a picture that you have taken with Mr. Harold Sykes.
Yes.
I want you to just fill Facebook with pictures of you standing with Mr. Harold Sykes. That is going to be the best tribute, because we were here more in the beginning. Mm-hmm. Now with just where Mr. Dr. Harold Sykes, we got to throw doctor in, he's evolved.
Dr. Senator Sykes.
Dr. Senator Harold Sykes is, security becomes an issue. He actually has a security team now.
Things have changed.
We won't be able to just everybody bombarding him to take pictures, and understandably so. I want him kept safe.
Absolutely, I agree.
I want him safe. So those of us who's been at the different Let's Go weekends with Mr. Sykes, post those pictures.
Yes, absolutely.
We had an opportunity to stand and take a picture with the man that made us millionaires. So let's be proud of that. Ms. Maxine Jones, can you close us out?
It's been our pleasure, Jane and Augustine, to have you on Can We Chat here. Absolutely. You guys are marvelous, and you're going to do wonderful, wonderful things. So we're looking forward to see what you're going to do next. And yes, you can keep us busy with the questions. It's okay. That's fine. They'll text you like, just 12:30. It's like, and she's so cool because she knows they're going to answer.
I can guarantee you that you have a lot of questions from her.
Yeah, right. Well, what we're going to do is wrap up right now. And if you have any topics that you'd like us to discuss, you could put that in canwechathere.info. Mm-hmm. We share that with you every time that we're on. Folks, put that in the Can We Chat link, okay? But we will be here next month. It will be exciting because we always want to bring value and content. So that is always our goal. And we will be here at 6 p.m. Eastern Pacific time and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that will be in October. So please do not miss it. It will be something special.
Yes.
So thank you again, Jane and Augustine Eng, for being on Can We Chat Here. And good night, folks. We will see
Good
you
night.
once again.
Everyone
Thank you
have
for
a
having us.
wonderful,
Thank
wonderful
you.
Good
evening.
night.
Yeah.
Good
It was
night.
our pleasure.
Good
Good
night.
night.